Hey guys, this is Force Reacts, and I'm back to react to Death Battle, Stitch versus Rocket Raccoon. Okay, this is going to be a very fun fight, I can already tell. Just by the fact of just by seeing the preview and the analysis previews, I should say the previews and the sneak peek, I should say. But yeah, doing through my, it's going to be fun just by watching those. And after doing my own observations and research, I guess, I'm gonna put my money on Stitch. Now, from what I could tell, Stitch is just physically more capable than Rocket in literally every way, shape, form, or fashion. I don't know about speed, but because, Marvel tearing go burr, and there's probably some stuff in the comics I'm just not aware of, because, I might as well get this out of the way. I'm not too big of a fan on either character. That does not mean I dislike them. No, I like them plenty. It's just, I'm not as big of a fan as a lot of other people are. Like, the Raptor, for instance. Like, if you've seen him, Stitch vs. Rocket is, like, his #1 most wanted death battle, and for good reason. And he just loves both characters, and he's liked Rocket even before the Guardians of the Galaxy movies came out. But yeah, it has been literal decades since I saw the original Lilo and Stitch movie, and like the closest thing I can get to like interacting with Stitch with a piece of Lilo and Stitch media is all the way in Disney World, where they have that one Stitch attraction, and the last time I went to Disney World was 7 years ago. So it's been a while since I've been fully engrossed in, Lilo and Stitch. And then there's Rocket, and like I said, I'm not as big of a fan of him as a lot of other people are. I still really like him. If anything, I like these two, the same amount. It's just that, in terms of looking at this logically, I think Stitch wins. It's just going to be a case of, can he tank one of those ridiculous weapons that Rocket has? Because I know Rocket has some weapons that like, most of Rocket's weapons are just not going to work on Stitch, but then there's, like, the higher tier weapons that have worked on people like Thanos, so we're really going to be delving into the discussion. Can Stitch beat Thanos? Okay, I really hope that is an actual discussion that they do, but anyway, but yeah, we'll see how they rank Stitch and Rocket together in the analysis. Hopefully it is not nearly as obvious as Killua vs. Misaka was, because they made it so obvious in the analysis. It was kind of painful how obvious they made it. And yeah, but anyway, this I've been prattling on for way too long. It's been 3 minutes. Let's just jump right in, and okay, just a second, and we'll start it all up in 3, 2, 1, play.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp and Mint Mobile.
All right.
Stitch, Disney's Extraordinary Experiment 626.
Yeah.
Rocket, Marvel's murderous mercenary mustelid. Those are like weasels and ferrets and raccoons.
Right, yeah, mustelids, yeah. I watch Casual Geographic.
The deadliest thing in the universe.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's
Our
our
job
job
to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Okay. From what I can tell, Stitch, is physically better, but Rocket's got, arsenal, just wider arsenal.
Most fearsome, most dangerous,
yeah.
Most absolutely, purely black-hearted, evil creatures, and smushed them all together.
Because science, of course.
By spineless, know-nothing bureaucrats.
The
yeah.
result? Experiment 626, though you can just call him Stitch.
He did not.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, yeah, that was, so profane. How lewd. Crossed over with Kim Possible, okay. Jake Long, the Proud Family, and Recess, okay. So much stuff I haven't seen in literal decades.
Incognito as the ugliest dog ever.
And
yeah.
Despite his horrific upbringing, Stitch found he had a softer side, a love of Elvis, and a kinship with Lilo, a devil child who didn't fit in.
It's like 90 degrees outside, and workplace did not have any water bottles, so yeah.
From the alien threats coming to get him.
And let me tell you, as a fellow mad scientist, Jumbo really outdid himself here. I've been meaning to dig deeper into Stitch's piecemeal alien biology technology for years. First of all, his fluffy exterior is entirely bulletproof, fireproof, and nearly impenetrable.
All this comes with a catch. His molecular structure is so dense, he can't swim. Sucks he landed in Hawaii.
Yeah, of all the United States to land in, he landed in Hawaii.
And screams so loud,
The only worst place would have been California. But then again, I think it would have fit in pretty well there.
And can spin dash so fast, he'll burst into flames.
His eyesight is also incredible. He's got night, X-ray, and infrared vision.
Like, in terms of physicality, like I said, he seems to be better than Rocket.
He's like a friggin' machine gun. His spin is
Oh yeah, did you know there's a Lilo and Stitch anime? Because there's a Lilo and Stitch anime, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Oh, and he's somehow a genius too. The dude knows molecular physics
Yeah.
and can build entire mech suits and spaceships out of junk in seconds.
I think it from his everything, but Stitch is a genius
Right,
with
yeah.
a brain comparable to a supercomputer. The world's most powerful supercomputer right now is Hewlett-Packard's Frontier, which can make 1 quintillion calculations a second.
Oh!
Comparing Stitch to Frontier is frankly a massive lowball.
See, Stitch was programmed to have Jumba's own intelligence, and Jumba's
Some
IQ has been
galaxies.
compared
Oh,
to
wow,
that of
okay.
an entire galaxy combined.
I have conducted my own genetic analysis to determine Stitch's alien progenitors. His DNA
All right.
includes traces of the manglioid of Meridian 4, the goo goblin
Okay.
ogre beast, the people-eating pus monkey,
Oh.
the deadly disemboweler, the boiling tongue-oid, and the bottom-feeding scum sucker.
It sounds like your ex-wife. Am I right?
No, Wiz, what the hell? That's such a messed up thing to say about her. Be better.
I'm so disappointed in you.
You can make
Okay.
those jokes when you start paying the alimony.
Ah. Okay
Stitch's
then.
incredible buffet
I guess
filler
I guess
DNA is
that's a
supported by
thing.
Power cell embedded in his body, fueled by the energy of 2 colliding planets.
Oh wow.
Huh? Colliding planets. Are you coming back? No.
You.
Okay.
He's got a jetpack, freeze
okay.
grenades, and a Seismotronic 200, which can make sandwiches gigantic.
Oh.
And shrink enemies. That's cool too.
Yeah.
Stitch
Okay.
was a one-fluff army, and he proved it when everyone from the Galactic Federation to the dastardly Dr. Hamsterville came to pick a fight with him.
Okay.
Including
Of
all
course.
Jumba's experiments. Yeah, 626 isn't just some random number. There are hundreds of these little
Okay,
guys
yeah, so
running
basically,
around. More
SCPs, except aliens. Then again,
Though he had to
I mean,
pacify
it's
many
not
of them
it's
first.
not out of the
Like
ballpark
Slushy,
that some
who
aliens are
created a
SCPs.
snowstorm
So
that covered all of Kauai.
Or Richter, who can split the Earth in half and shatter planet-busting
Oh.
asteroids.
And Jumba stated that Stitch was the most destructive, unstoppable
Yeah.
monster the universe has ever
Well, I said
seen.
Stitch is his
Even
strongest
more dangerous
experiment.
than Napoleon, who can create a black hole
Oof.
large enough to consume the entire
Oof.
universe.
Speaking of black holes,
What
in
on
anime,
earth?
Yes, there's a Lilo and
Yeah.
Stitch anime.
Apparently.
Stitch once piloted
Officially
a
dubbed for
submarine
Disney
inside
Channel.
of a bomb
Oh my
strong enough
goodness.
to wipe out a galaxy and flew it into a black hole. It and the black hole both exploded on top of him, and he popped out nowhere.
Save the
for
universe
wear.
numerous
Now,
times.
lucky
Okay.
you.
Another time, he piloted a ship to a different black hole in less than 2 minutes. It's unclear exactly
Okay.
what this was, but the average distance between stars is about 5 light years.
That means his ship would have had to have been flying at over 1 million times the speed of light.
And when he's filled with love for his Ohana, the power cell inside Stitch surges incalculably. He
Ah,
used this
the
to
power of
defeat
friendship.
Darkman,
Got
an
it.
experiment explicitly made to be stronger than Stitch, who had just defeated 4 Stitch clones on his own.
Oh, wow.
Stitch completely annihilated him. He knocked Darken into outer space so hard he dislodged a city-sized space station. You know, like you do.
He's even
Like
managed
you
to
do,
turn
I
his ways
suppose.
into completely different Disney properties.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
God, we don't have another Deadpool on our hands, do we?
With Stitch
Not
around,
really.
Lilo,
Stitch is just
Nani,
that
and the
chaotic.
inhabitants of Earth couldn't be safer.
Surf's up for everyone's
Yeah, I don't
favorite
think he has a
little
fourth
buzzball
wall
dick.
awareness. At least I don't think so. He's just that chaotic.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Okay.
It can be easy to
So,
spend all your time
all
on your
right.
work, your friends, your family. But how much time
So
do you
all
actually
that's coming to
spend on
mind is that
yourself?
one time when
Therapy can
Thanos
be
dipped
an
into a black
incredible
hole and
asset
only
to
got
your
a few
mental health, even if you don't
scratches.
think you need it right
And if
this
Rocket
moment.
has
A lot
Thanos
of
killing
these problems
weaponry,
can be hard to spot without
he
self-reflection
could
and
harm
outside
Stitch
perspective.
with that.
It's
Who knows
easy
if
to
it could
accept
kill
things the
him,
way
but
they are without
hey,
realizing
it's
that maybe
something.
they could be better.
And that's
Everyone
assuming
can
he's going to be able to
benefit
hit
from being the best
Stitch because of that
version
speed,
themselves.
but
Positive coping skills,
like I said,
boundaries,
well, like I said,
supporting
we'll
others
see
without
how
leaving
like
yourself behind. All
how they
is
scale
vitally
in this
important to
in this
practice
tier
in
of
your
Marvel
journey for
because
self-fulfillment.
it
And
can
in
get
this super busy world, BetterHelp is entirely
hopelessly
online and designed to
just
be flexible to your
cracked.
schedule.
All
I
you
mean,
have to do
it's
is
more
fill out
prevalent
a
in
brief
DC, but
questionnaire
Marvel
to
it
match
can
your
be
licensed
can be
therapist.
very cracked when
And
it
if you'd
wants
like
to.
make a change, you can switch therapists at any time
But
with
yeah,
no additional charge. Find
I'm
more
just trying to
balance
talk so I can
BetterHelp.
get through this
Visit
ad. But
BetterHelp.com/deathbattle today
yeah,
to get
all right.
10% off your first month.
Like I said, I'm putting my
That's
money on my boy
BetterHelp,
Stitch. But if Rocket wins, I'm not gonna
HELP.com/deathbattle.
complain. I probably should have said that earlier if I didn't already.
Somewhere in the
But
Black Mountain Hills of Dakota, there was a young boy named Rocky Raccoon.
Dakota?
Rocket, not Rocky. That's the Beatles song he's named.
Oh,
Well,
he's named after a
I
Beatles song?
wasted a lot of time
I
on
completely
some
forgot
very
about that fact
specific
from the preview.
research.
In fact,
Oh.
it's just Rocket. Despite his
I really like the
resemblance
Beatles.
to the
Like,
resourceful
apparently a whole lot of people
surviving
don't like the
mammal,
Beatles.
Rocket originates from
I
the
don't really
alien
care.
planet
I grew up
Hathor,
on the Beatles.
which
My
served
mom
as
is
an
a huge
asylum for the
Beatles
criminally
fan, so guess
insane
what I listened to
ruled over
growing
by
up?
alien humanoids.
Along with many of Half-World's
So yeah, he's not
movie
actually a
bandits,
raccoon.
Rocket
He's just an
subjected to
alien that looks like
cybergenetic
one.
modifications by his overlords.
All with the purpose of being Half-World's warden, Ranger Rocket.
Rocket's mutations make him smarter, stronger, faster, and tougher than your average garbage goblin.
His cybernetic skeleton is connected to artificial vertebrae and neural implants, allowing him to dodge gunfire and laser beams, survive an explosion the size of a city block, and keep
Oh,
up
wow.
with supervillains like Kraven and Venom.
Ooh,
Alongside
Venom.
Miles Lyle
Ooh.
the Otter and Walrus the... Yeah, Rocket
Gee, I
battled
wonder.
the mercenary Blackjack O'Hare and killer clowns and saved the day.
Ah,
time
of
and
course,
time
killer
again.
clowns in outer
I bet
space.
You're wondering what the hell this has to do with Guardians of
Right,
the
yeah,
Galaxy.
this seems so
In a
disconnected.
convoluted editorial effort to reboot his character, Rocket left
Yeah.
Half-World to become a mercenary.
In short,
and had his
comic
memories
book
suppressed.
shenanigans.
After a betrayal by his otter lover, a different one, he has a thing for otters, Rocket was
All
sent
right.
to jail. Space jail.
And
Oof.
prison changes a man.
The worst
God
kind of
was the
jail.
Saturday morning cartoon character of yore. He was a felon, cynical and hardened by the criminal justice system. The space criminal justice system.
Rocket
Yeah,
suffered
the
not
worst
only
kind
from
of justice
penal
system.
servitude, but the trauma of his brutal genetic modifications and a lingering sense of alienation. It was in this personal hell where he'd meet a bunch of a-holes who would soon be his new teammates.
There we go.
Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, and of course, his best pal Groot.
And no, I have not actually seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3, so I don't have an opinion on it. I'm not, that's why I'm not bringing it up. But it's simply because I don't want to support Marvel right now. The only thing I have
He's
left
not
is
a
Spider-Man.
raccoon. He was created on Half-World and is the last of an entire race of raccoon-like aliens. He just happens to look like an Earth raccoon.
Right,
Don't
yeah.
lecture me on raccoons, Wiz.
And all of a sudden, he's got the Davy Crockett hat.
For years. Did you know their tiny little bandit masks are for reducing glare to enhance night vision? They can hear noises as quiet as earthworms digging underground. And about 2/3 of the
Interesting.
sensory perception part of their cerebral cortex is devoted to their tactile impulses. That's why they grab shit with their tiny little hands.
All perfectly
All
suited
right.
to a nimble, stealthy glass cannon like Rocket.
Yeah, 'cause he's a raccoon.
As I was saying, Rocket
Okay.
became the team's resident grease monkey, specializing in all things technology and engineering.
Right,
and
yeah.
Fittingly, his specialty in combat is firearms.
Yeah, that
Of
sounds
course.
like my cue,
Yeah.
Wiz. Rockets built giant mechs, cobbled together random junk for an improvised flamethrower, and casually slapped together a bomb strong enough to destroy a moon. Oh, and he's got every kind of hand
Okay,
cannon
yeah,
imaginable.
focusing on the source material.
Pistols,
Okay, apparently they
machine guns,
changed his
miniguns,
origin a bit in the
rifles,
movie.
rocket
All right.
launchers, plasma guns, laser guns, and my favorite, the melon popper, where melon means head and pop means kabam.
Oh.
Melon belonged to a Super Skrull, one of the
Oh.
deadliest warriors in the Marvel universe.
Oh, a Super
With the
Skrull.
combined abilities of the Fantastic Four, including the Thing,
Oh.
who survived a blast from the power cosmic that could split a planet in two.
Yeah,
Oh.
Rocket's weapons are crazy, like the Rampart armed phasing
Look at all that.
which utilizes cold fusion and
Basically
can
anything he
throw
can get his
the
hands
face off
on,
the man
yeah.
Titan himself, Thanos.
Thanos,
Thanos
yeah.
was strong enough to survive a supermassive black hole 4 light years across, and
Oh.
come out with only light scratches.
Only light
The
scratches,
very
right,
same
yeah.
Purple Shrek, who's battled universe
Thanos
busters
this
and
weekend he can
beyond,
survive the
like
last of the
Thor
cosmic.
and
Oh, okay.
Odin. Yep, Thanos
Frank,
can
that's
walk
third,
through
doesn't-
attacks
okay.
from a dude who can shake the multiverse, and Rocket's guns can hurt him. I'm gonna need one of those puppies under my pillow.
Yeah, like I said, are we really
Similar
going to get
weapons,
into
Rocket's can
can
operate
Stitch
down to
beat
picosecond,
Thanos?
which is 1/trillionth of a second.
Because if he can, that makes it so much more better. Makes it so much better.
Satellite that'll deliver anything he wants, lickety split.
Rocket can zoom through the sky on his rocket skates, project force fields, teleport with a portable AI, melt through solid
of
metal
course,
with
teleportation.
acid, and even hack foreign technology.
Anything from a prison to a planet to an entire galactic empire. Rocket's the most dangerous cleverest not raccoon who's totally a raccoon in the whole
Right,
universe.
yeah.
And he's proven it with the Guardians. He's saved Earth at least 11 times, cured Ego the Living Planet of a lice infestation.
Oh, wow.
Held his own against an entire world trying to kill him all at once.
He
Oh,
even devised a plan that ultimately stopped Dormammu, the Lord of the friggin'
Oh!
Dark Dimension. No wonder Star-Lord
Dormammu.
called Rocket the greatest tactical
Okay.
mind he's ever met, even if sometimes he has a tendency to run in guns blazing.
Though he'd
Right,
always
yeah.
be a wisecracking son of a bitch, his time with the Guardians softened his edges. He learned to enjoy life again, and even made it back to Half-World to send that bastard Blackjack O'Hare packing.
And even though
All right,
he
then.
clearly is one, whatever you do, don't call him a raccoon, because
Ah.
there's nowhere in the galaxy
So
to
it's-
hide
it's his
from
trigger
this
word, got it, okay.
Mother Flarker.
alright,
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Mint Mobile.
I'm...
It's no surprise, inflation is
Okay,
everywhere. There's
they're
no
at least...
escaping it. If
Thank
you're looking
God
for a
they
break,
didn't
look
make
no
it
further
nearly
than
as
Mint Mobile.
obvious
It's the first
as
company to
Killua
sell
versus
premium
Misaka,
wireless
because
service online
now
only.
it's
You can
really
save a ton
interesting,
and order from
because
home with
I
plans
think
starting
those
at just
weapons that he
$15
got
a month.
That kind of
might
low
have a
price is
chance at
exactly
killing
what we all
Stitch.
need in a time
I
when
say
everything
might
is getting
will
more and
I
more
assume we'll
expensive.
get more into
It isn't
in depth
sorcery.
into
By
what
going online
into
only and getting
into
rid
that
of
in the
the
post
traditional
analysis.
cost of retail, Mint
But
Mobile can pass those savings on
okay,
to
in
you.
terms of
All plans
physicality,
come with
like I said,
unlimited talk
Stitch
and
is
text
clearly
plus
more
high-speed
durable.
data delivered on the nation's
And who knows if he's
largest 5G
faster? They didn't
network.
exactly go over Rocket's durability all
Keep your
that
current
much,
phone number and
but
contact, so switching over is no big
yeah,
deal.
okay.
get your
It's
new
really
wireless
only a
plan for
matter
just
of if
15
Rocket
bucks a month and
hits
get the plan
Stitch
shipped
with
to your door for
any of his
free.
higher tier weaponry.
mintmobile.com/deathbattle.
But I guess
That's
we'll
mintmobile.com/deathbattle.
find out. All right, let's do this. Okay.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle. Okay. All right. Okay. Go. Okay. Gotta get through the sneak peek. Oh yeah, I'm not too sure on the music choice. I mean, well, of course, it's Space Hawaii. Okay, I didn't actually notice that.
My ship, Flark face.
But yeah, okay. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the music. I'm not sure how I feel about the music right now. It just kind of seems a bit too calm for right now, but what did you say about my mother? that is amazing.
You disgust me.
All right, sneak peek over. He's going Sonic on him. Oh wow. that is okay. And of course, Stitch is taking none of this all that seriously. And of course, Rocket's just standing by and letting this happen. Oof. Okay, that's pretty fun. Oh, okay.
Gonna need a bigger gun.
Oh, wow, okay. So profane, he asked for a bigger gun. He powered up.
Come to Papa. I guess you could call this my Thanos Buster.
Ah,
Hunting season now,
Here's the-
fuzzball.
okay, here's the Thanos. Okay, is Stitch gonna power through it? Is the question. Oh, made him bleed. And he's underwater, so
Huh? You gotta be kidding me.
yeah. Stitch is just that kind of chaotic. Oh wow, alright. Yeah, here we go. Oh!
Mother.
You know, if Rocket was gonna go out one way, it was going to... Yeah, he might as well go out cursing. Oof. He just couldn't get his ice cream, huh? Oh, But so Stitch got him covered.
Double KO! You know, brutally murdering Ice Cream Guy wasn't necessary, Wiz, but I felt it was an artful touch.
Though similar
all
in
right.
many ways, Stitch and Rocket's fighting styles were polar opposites.
Right,
Was
yeah.
more than strong enough to tear Rocket apart physically, while Rocket's guns were powerful enough to kill people even stronger than Stitch.
Oh,
The
okay.
question
So-
was simple. If both of them only needed one hit to win, who would get the killing blow first?
It all
Ah,
came down to speed.
Of course it
Rocket
did,
has
speed.
dodge lasers, and his guns could operate down to the picosecond.
Okay.
1/trillionth of a second.
But
Oh, 1/trillionth of a
Stitch's
second.
supercomputer brain could operate down to the quintillionth
Ah,
of a second.
got it.
A million times faster, at minimum.
And his ability to pilot that ship at over 1,000,000 times the speed of light meant that
got
he
it.
more than
Can't
had
withstand
the
Rocket's
reaction speed
weaponry,
to
more
dodge
reckless,
anything
more reliant.
Rocket
Okay,
threw at him.
physically
Rocket's
outmatched,
technical
yeah.
brilliance meant he could keep Stitch at bay with tricks for a while. But
Right,
he couldn't
yeah.
reliably seal the deal. Despite being a little blue goblin, Stitch usually stays level-headed in a fight, whereas Rocket can be
Right.
way more impulsive.
And frankly,
Okay.
Stitch is probably even smarter considering he has the combined IQ of an entire galaxy.
One
Got
super
it,
from
yeah.
Rocket is all Stitch would need to end the fight.
Rocket's arsenal was absolutely bonkers, to be sure. But
Yeah.
Stitch's superior speed,
But-
physical strength, and unbelievable
but he was faster
intelligence
and just
gave him the win.
had
Looks like
better
this Rocket's
physicality
busted
overall.
up again!
The
Of
winner
course.
is- What's going on?
Oh no, Stitch found them! Oh no!
Where's he gonna let the turkey behind?
The winner is Stitch.
Okay, that's a nice touch. Okay. Sadly, I didn't get to see it, but
Thanks for watching.
whatever.
Stay
We'll
tuned.
see
We have
what's
new
next
Death Battle
time, but
releasing
yeah, I
every
really
2
like
weeks
that.
this year. And click the
Okay,
join button to get
that
new
was
perks and
pretty
extra
fun.
content. Planet level members even see death battles before anyone
All right,
else,
let's
so don't miss out.
All right, what's next? Oh, they're doing it! They're doing it! Yes! Yes! If there was one battle I wanted one of those like things on the cipher to be, it was Darth Vader versus Obito Uchiha. Okay. This suddenly got oh man, this is one of my most wanted ones. Okay. Like, granted, like, when I originally made, like, a top 10 most wanted death battles, Vader versus Obito didn't even make it in it, but that's because I didn't know, like, that was way back when I just started Naruto, so I had no idea what Obito was capable of, but now that I'm, you know, getting my way through Shippuden, and, like, I'm like, halfway through Shippuden, I think? I'm more than halfway through Shippuden, but yeah, I mean, and I know Obito. I know, like, I'm all about, like, Obito's whole deal and stuff like that. Like, some stuff has already been spoiled for me, so I already kind of know it. But, yeah, okay, so, Stitch versus Rocket, very fun battle. Let's talk about Vader versus Obito, because, oh my, it is one of the trickiest battles I have ever come across, and it's not, like, the trickiest, I don't think, because, in my opinion, like, the closest battle I've ever personally like looked into that I feel is the trickiest one to decide is Natsu versus Luffy, you know, Fairy Tail versus One Piece, and simply because in that one, like, Natsu's got more firepower and Luffy has a speed advantage, but it's really going to depend on who wears out first or who's going to give in first, and in my opinion Natsu wins, but it is by a hair. It is by the skin of his teeth. But in terms of Vader versus Obito, they both have like similar levels of power, and it's just going to come down to what kind of hacks abilities they have. And in terms of that, I think Vader wins. It's very up in the air though, because I don't know everything about Obito, but the usual Sharingan abilities that Obito has could simply be countered by the Force, but Obito can also go intangible whenever he wants, but he has to become tangible again in order to attack somebody, so who knows? And oh yeah, and this is Darth Vader's second death battle. You nearly forget that Darth Vader versus Doctor Doom exists. But yeah, hopefully, I'm rooting for Darth Vader. If I had to put my money on somebody, it would be Darth Vader. But I would not be all that surprised if Obito managed to pull out a win. So, yeah, they're most likely going to go into a whole bunch of Legends stuff from Star Wars that I just don't know all too much about. But Legends can get absolutely insane. And if they give Obito, like, the Ten Tails stuff, like, you know, becomes the Ten Tails Jinchuriki and stuff like they did for Madara. I mean, they give it to Madara. They can give it to Obito, since I believe Obito accessed the Ten Tails Jinchuriki powers at some point. He just didn't have them for very long. But that's still quite a thing, and if we're going by that logic, it is a very even fight. And I know, like, G1 blogs, like, did a prediction where they said Obito won, but a lot of people contest the argument. It's a very arguable fight. Like, you don't know who's really going to win that one, but needless to say, it is going to be quite the spectacle. This is like the spiritual successor to Kakashi versus Obi-Wan. It's literally Kakashi versus Obi-Wan again, but evil this time. And if we're going by that logic, and since Obi-Wan versus Kakashi was probably the best death battle that season had to offer, this might just blow us away. It's probably going to be 3D, like Obi-Wan versus Kakashi was, and oh man, I'm just talking so much. I need to get my thoughts together. My mind's just racing. It's going to 2,000 miles an hour. I need to like look further into this. I need to do a whole lot of research. I need to get back to watching Naruto Shippuden. So yeah, but yeah, I think personally I think Vader's going to win. But if Obito wins, hey, whatever, I guess. But yeah, I've been prattling on for way too long. The battle's been over for a good few minutes now. The episode is, at least. So yeah, I got nothing else to say, so I'm just gonna end the video here. So yeah, till next time, guys. See ya.